The Sahara is not just a desert, it is a world unto itself, a place where the boundaries between earth and sky blur into infinity. Here, the land stretches out in every direction, unbroken and wild, as if the planet itself is holding its breath. It's an immense ocean of sand, stretching beyond the horizon, its waves frozen in time. Each dune rises and falls like a swell on a golden sea, shaped by winds that have blown for thousands of years. In Niger, it feels like standing at the edge of the world, the sun turning the sand into a shimmering sea of gold. As dawn breaks, the desert awakens in a blaze of color, amber, rose, and ochre, painting the landscape with light. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of wind sculpting the dunes. Every grain of sand is in motion, carried by invisible currents, constantly reshaping the land in a slow, endless dance. This is a land of extremes, breathtaking beauty, and formidable challenges. The Sahara can be both inviting and intimidating, its vastness both a promise and a warning. The dunes, some as tall as buildings, cast long shadows in the morning light, their colors shifting with the dawn. As the sun climbs higher, the shadows retreat and the sand glows with an almost otherworldly brilliance. The Sahara demands respect, a canvas of raw, untamed nature unchanged for millennia. Here, time seems to slow, and the ancient rhythms of the earth become clear. Yet, for all its beauty, the Sahara is unforgiving. Heat relentless, sandstorms sudden, and the landscape ever shifting. The air shimmers with heat, and storms can rise without warning, transforming the sky and earth in moments. Survival here is a skill, a constant negotiation with the elements. The people who call this place home, like the Tuareg, have learned to read the land, to find water where none seems to exist, and to move with the desert rather than against it. Even in this harshness, life finds a way. Tiny plants cling to existence, and the tracks of animals crisscross the sand, reminders that the desert is alive, even if it seems empty at first glance. But atop a dune, with the wind in your hair and endless sky before you, there's a profound sense of peace. The silence becomes a companion, and the vastness a source of wonder. The sheer scale puts your worries in perspective. Here, you are reminded of how small you are, and how grand the world can be. The Sahara in Niger is more than a place. It's an experience that stays with you long after you leave. Its silence, its beauty, and its challenges linger in your memory, calling you back to its endless ocean of sand and sky. Life in the Sahara is a delicate dance, choreographed by the relentless sun and the ever-shifting sands. Here, every day is a testament to resilience and adaptation, where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with the demands of survival. The sun is both a guide and a challenge, dictating the rhythm of existence from the very first light. As its golden rays spill across the dunes, the desert awakens with a quiet determination. The day begins before dawn, in the cool darkness, when the world is still and the air is crisp. Families rise quietly, their movements gentle so as not to disturb the peace of the early morning. In these precious hours, families prepare for the day's work while the air is still gentle. The aroma of simple breakfast drifts through the camp, and the first chores are done with a sense of purpose. Women gather to grind millet, their hands moving in practiced rhythm, or set out to fetch water from distant wells, an essential task in this arid land. Meanwhile, men tend to camels and goats, guiding their herds to the best grazing spots before the heat becomes unbearable. Each role is vital, each task a thread in the fabric of desert life. As the sun climbs higher, its intensity forces life to slow. People retreat to the shelter of tents made from woven fabrics, their interiors cool and dim, offering respite from the blazing light. Inside, families rest, share stories passed down through generations, and mend clothes by hand. These moments of togetherness are as essential as the work itself, weaving bonds that hold the community strong. This midday pause is not just tradition, it is a survival strategy, conserving precious energy for when the sun's grip loosens and the world outside becomes bearable again. When the sun wanes and shadows stretch across the sand, life stirs once more. Herds are led out to graze, women gather to weave intricate patterns, and children's laughter fills the air as they play in the cooling dusk. The desert comes alive in the late afternoon as preparations for the evening begin. Meals are cooked, stories are exchanged, and the community reconnects after the long, hot hours apart. As the sun sets, the sky transforms into a breathtaking canvas of fiery colors, deep oranges, reds, and purples painting the horizon in a final spectacular display. With nightfall, communities gather around glowing fires, sharing food, laughter, and stories beneath a sky ablaze with stars. These gatherings are the heart of desert life, where wisdom and joy are passed from one generation to the next. This daily rhythm of work, rest, and togetherness beats like a steady drum, echoing through the sands and shaping the spirit of all who call the Sahara home. In the Sahara, water is life itself. The location of a well determines where families settle and communities thrive. Finding water is a skill passed down through generations, reading the land for hidden clues. Women and children often walk miles to fetch water, their endurance remarkable. The well is a social hub. News, stories, and friendships are exchanged here. Every drop is used wisely. Nothing is wasted. Water for washing is reused for animals, and conservation is a necessity. This respect for water shapes nomadic life, dictating movement and fostering community. The quest for water builds resilience and a deep connection to the fragile ecosystem. In the desert, water is a daily challenge and a constant reminder of life's delicate balance. The Tuareg, known as the Blue Men of the Desert, are masters of the Sahara in Niger. Their nomadic culture is perfectly adapted to desert life, with knowledge of stars, winds, and shifting sands. Hospitality is vital. Guests are welcomed with tea and respect, a survival mechanism in a harsh land. Camels are companions and symbols of wealth, essential for travel and survival. The bond between Tuareg and camel is deep, forged over years of shared journeys. Despite modern pressures, the Tuareg preserve their traditions, poetry, and music. Their resilience is a testament to human adaptability in one of Earth's most demanding environments. The salt caravans of Niger are among the last great desert odysseys. Long lines of camels carry salt from Bilma to Agadez, a journey that takes weeks. The caravan leader, or Madugu, navigates by sun and stars, responsible for everyone's safety. Days are spent walking in silence. Nights bring simple meals, stories, and tea around the fire. The salt is vital, once as valuable as gold, essential for preserving food and livestock health. The arrival of a caravan is a major event, fueling trade and celebration. The journey is arduous, but a source of pride and economic lifeline. It's a living link to the past, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of desert people. These caravans are the arteries of the Sahara, connecting remote communities across the sands. Saharan cuisine reflects the environment, simple, resourceful, and nourishing. Millet and wheat are staples, made into porridge or tequila bread, baked in hot sand. Meat is rare, usually goat or camel, and nothing is wasted. Milk from camels and goats is vital, often soured into yogurt for refreshment. The tea ceremony is iconic. 3 rounds, each with its own meaning, symbolizing hospitality and connection. Meals are shared from a communal bowl, reinforcing social bonds. Eating together is an act of solidarity in a land of scarcity. Food is about more than sustenance, it's about community and resilience. The simple flavors tell a story of survival and generosity. In the Sahara, sharing a meal is a profound gesture of unity. Niger's Sahara culture is a tapestry of ancient tradition and artistic expression. Oral stories and poems are the libraries of the people, passing down history and survival knowledge. Music and dance bring joy and unity, with the tender drum calling communities together. Songs celebrate love, nomadic life, and the desert's beauty. Artistic skill shines in Tuareg silver jewelry, leatherwork, and woven mats, each piece rich with meaning. Traditions anchor society, providing identity and continuity. Customs, from greetings to songs under the stars, are steeped in meaning. For travelers, witnessing these traditions is a privilege, a glimpse into a culture deeply connected to its environment. Even in hardship, culture flourishes in the Sahara. The Sahara's scale is overwhelming, stretching endlessly in every direction, making you feel impossibly small in its vast silence. The horizon blurs into a golden haze, and the only sound is the wind whispering across the dunes. Here, the world feels ancient, untouched, and infinite, a place where time seems to stand still. At first, the emptiness is disorienting, almost intimidating, as if the desert is daring you to find meaning in its apparent void. But as your eyes adjust, subtle details begin to emerge. The delicate colors of sand shifting from gold to rose, the play of light and shadow, the faint traces of life, animal tracks, a lone beetle, the wind's intricate patterns. The Sahara reveals itself slowly, rewarding patience and curiosity. Traveling with locals, especially the Tuareg, opens a new dimension. Their profound knowledge of the land is humbling. They navigate by the stars, read the wind, and find hidden wells where you see only emptiness. Their stories passed down through generations are woven into the very fabric of the desert. Sharing meals and stories around a fire, you discover the desert's warmth and resilience. Laughter echoes under the open sky, and simple acts, breaking bread, pouring tea, become rituals of connection. In these moments, the Sahara feels less like a place of isolation and more like a home. There are moments of pure awe, cresting a dune at sunset, the sky ablaze with color, or lying back at night as the stars ignite above you, brighter than anywhere else on earth. The silence is profound, broken only by your own heartbeat and the distant call of a desert fox. These experiences leave lasting impressions, memories etched into your soul. The desert's peace lingers long after you leave, a quiet echo in your mind that calls you back. Its tranquility is unlike anything you've known, a gentle reminder of how little you need to feel whole. You find yourself missing the simplicity, the clarity, and above all, the strength and kindness of its people. Their resilience in the face of harshness is inspiring, their smiles genuine and welcoming. The Sahara teaches resilience, but more importantly, it reveals the value of human connection. In a place where survival depends on cooperation, bonds are forged quickly and deeply. It's a journey that changes you, leaving an indelible mark. The lessons of the desert, patience, humility, gratitude, stay with you, shaping how you see the world long after you've returned home. In the emptiness, you find a world full of meaning, a place where silence speaks, and every grain of sand tells a story. The Sahara of Niger is a land of contrasts, harsh realities, and breathtaking beauty. Its soul is found not in emptiness, but in the life it sustains against all odds. The people's resilience, community, and culture are the true heart of this landscape. They thrive through cooperation, generosity, and deep understanding of nature. Wealth here is measured in connection, not possessions. To appreciate the Sahara, look beyond the sand. See the stories, the traditions, the enduring dance between humanity and nature. This place teaches us what truly matters: strength, dignity, and hope. The soul of the sand is the soul of its people, a story that deserves to be told.